Fellas, have you ever wished you were a little bit taller? Conzuri makes shoes that make you up to 2.8 inches taller without anyone knowing. Look, guys, girls get heels, makeup, and push up bras. Why can't men get a boost in confidence too? For now, for a limited time only, our listeners get an extra 15% off your order with the promo code FRATCHAT at Conzuri.com. This site is already 30% off, and with our promo code, you can get an extra 15% off. That's 45% off for your entire order. Support our show and check them out at CONZURI.com and use the promo code FRATCHAT. And we are recording. Oh, yeah.
You feel okay?
Yes, I just blew out.
Maybe you put your hands up and shake them like this.
Maybe if you just tap my head and rub my belly at the same time, and just feel better.
Maybe you have COVID. I don't know if that's a weed cough or a COVID. Remember during COVID at the very beginning, every time we cleared our throat, we were like, oh shit. They're going to think we're one of them. And I was like, nah, I'm not Italian. They're the ones you got to look out for.
Yeah, right. No, I remember every time I coughed, I'd be like, I swear to God, I don't have it. I don't have it. I can be outside. I thought like someone would come drag you and take you home. No, but I coughed so hard that my beard fell off.
You look like a little baby.
I know. I don't know if I.
This is the college Carlos I remember.
I'm still getting used to this whole look right now, but it makes me feel better because if anybody asks, I feel like I can play like a good 7 years younger. So
nice.
28-year-old roles, here I come.
28-year-old roles. And I'm not coming.
One of these days, with enough Botox, even you can make it happen. All right, we'll do this in 3, 2, 1.
What are you doing?
Testes in my mouth.
Get on the ground, you fucking pledge!
Ew.
Welcome to the greatest podcast experience of your life. This is the Frat Chat Podcast.
All young men like 3 things. Food, booze, pussy.
Featuring Carlos Garcia and Chris Moore.
And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the greatest podcast in the history of podcasting time. It's the Frat Chat Podcast. I'm Carlos Garcia with Chris Simo Moore. How's it going, Mr. Moore?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you, Carlos?
Doing pretty good. Honestly, I guess I do ask you every week, but I feel like it'd be kind of weird if I didn't. You know what I mean? If we just like got into it. How could the show start without me asking you how you're doing? I don't know that I could do it. I feel like it's just kind of rude if I just started talking.
That would be rude,
right? It'd be a terrible co-host. It's like a catchphrase, but like now that I think about it, it's just common courtesy, really.
You were raised right.
That's right.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Oh, can I show you? I decided since we're recording a little bit later today that I should maybe have a beer.
Nice.
But this is not a beer. This is called
Beer in a Bomb.
Can Be Cocktails.
Oh, Bee's Knees.
That's called Bee's Knees. Remember we had that episode that was all about like old school slang, and the Bee's Knees was like, oh, that's really cool.
That's
the Bee's Knees.
That's one of our most popular listening episodes, actually. That goes back to season 2. Check it out in the archive.
Oh, really?
Frat Chat Podcast.
And look, I put it in this little. Oh, I think it's upside down.
No, it's good. Now it's upside down.
No, you can see it.
Yeah.
This is my little can koozie. My mom got it for me. This is she gave this to me because I'm a faggot.
Oh, I didn't know. I was unaware.
Yeah, well, surprise.
And
you should have heard me speak and look at how I do my hair.
That's true. And maybe show your listeners the most important part, that T-shirt. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's dope. If you're not watching us right now on YouTube at Frat Chat Podcast, he's.
Are you not aware this is on the runway?
A sick shirt. Oh yeah. Is it actually on the runway, or is that because Osmario wore it while he went pantless streaking during Fashion Week
No,
again?
no, no. I just want to make it very clear that any strut that I do off of any sidewalk, street, alley is a runway, and I'm rocking
Got
this.
it.
Thank you.
Got it. I was not aware, but
Now you know.
it's a pretty good way to think about it. That's true.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Sure. Anyways, Mr. Mo, just want to let the people know that the greatest comedy show of all time is about to announce its epic August lineup. Oh my God. And it's going to be super epic, Mr. Mo. Because it's going to be so epic, we can't announce it right here on the podcast just yet. You got to go over to @Greatest Comedy Show on Instagram, on Facebook, Greatest Comedy 1 on Twitter. And you'll see it. Big surprise. This is going to be an epic lineup. A big spoiler, me and Simo are going to be in it. But other than that, who's it going to be? Whoa. That's right. So check it out. Titan.cc/Greatest Comedy Show. Reserve those tickets now. Last time was extra packed. So want to make sure you can get in.
Yeah.
And this time we're going to try to top that lineup. So it's going to be big. It's going to be epic.
You know what happens is that when it's really packed and you get there and you buy your tickets at the door, then the only seats left are the front row seats, and that's scary.
Everybody's
because we
terrified.
pick on them.
And literally, like the last show, every row was fucking jam packed, and all of a sudden, a group of people showed up right before the show started. And it's like, well, should have been here 15 minutes earlier, but here you go. And they got the whole front row.
I'm gonna say something controversial.
Okay, go on. Never heard you say that.
I think that Broadway Comedy Club is very lucky to have us.
Oh, well, don't get me
because we are all so friendly in addition to being talented, and I think some of their staff members could use a seminar.
Yeah. Well,
just saying.
I guess check out tiny.cc/Greatest Comedy Show quick. People likes to run his fucking mouth and get me.
I'm only talking about one person in particular who's not nice.
Yeah, whatever.
To me.
A lot of people aren't nice to you. They'll get me kicked off the show.
Even my mom said she wasn't nice.
We're not listening, people, right? La 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 la. We don't care. La 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 la. But anyways.
I'm nice to everybody.
Greatest Comedy Show. Do it. Anyways, we got some big news, Mr. Mo.
What's that?
Are you yourself? Do you consider yourself an Ohioan or a Swiftie? Because this might affect you. That's confusing.
My mom is from Ohio, and I use Swiffer every Saturday.
That's totally not what I'm talking about, but I will tell you that in the news of wacky news, I guess, I don't know where this falls into, but it's pretty interesting stuff. An Ohio woman went into labor, I believe over the weekend, at the unlikeliest place, Mr. Mo, a Taylor Swift concert. Now, Walmart.
Oh, Swifter. Oh, I see.
Swiftie, yes. Taylor Swift concert. Thank you to UPI.com for this story, not to be confused with UTI.com, which is a favorite on Simo's search engine, but
yeah.
Anyways, Tori had
the bee's knees of my spank bank material.
That's right. Anyways, Tori Hedges said that she was still a few weeks from her due date when she went to Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert in Cincinnati with a friend. She said, "We were just happy we could get down there and go, hoping that I would be able to make it." I don't know why I'm doing the voice. I don't think I should be doing her voice. I feel like it's disrespectful. So I'll go back to back.
What if she sounds like this? What if she sounds like,
I need another cigarette.
Yeah, right.
I'm pregnant over here. I need a fucking cigarette now.
That's right. Like, come on, honey. We were just happy we could get down there and go. You know, maybe we're assuming.
Or maybe she sounds like this. Hey guys,
Yes.
does anybody have a cigarette for me and my baby?
She's a
You know, because we're from Ohio, and Ohio is #1 at fentanyl.
Tory.
Did you know that Ohio is the #1 state affected by fentanyl?
Wow.
I saw a documentary on it.
This is a really long documentary. Or was this like a 3-minute YouTube video? Be honest.
So go to tiny.cc greatest comedy show to reserve your tickets. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear about this knocked up hoe.
So Tori Hedges says she was at this concert and she was so excited she could make it, and luckily was able to make it for the most part. Now she was seated behind the stage in the upper bowl of the stadium, aka the cheap seats for like $1,400 because Tay-Tay's expensive. And she said she was climbing down from the area after the show ended when her water broke. And it was
No, so she was above people and her water broke. That's horrible. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Man, girls are fucking gross, dude. That's why I chose to be gay. I was like, yeah, better not.
yeah, that's pretty gross. Hopefully, people were not in the splash zone, but that is a very good point.
Ugh. Yuck. Yucky. Because there's a lot of water that comes out when your water breaks. It's like a whole mess of shit. It's disgusting.
Oh, for sure. It's like a whole.
There's more than like a pee-pee.
It's like when you see like someone in the movies, like people that get into like a submarine escape pod, you know what I mean? And they just like slide out, and then just like water just comes out everywhere after. It's like that. It's like really.
Yeah, or like, imagine if you had a gallon-sized water balloon.
Right, and you just popped it with between your legs.
Oh, pregnancy. I'm the kid that passed out during the pregnancy video at school.
Oh, I remember. I was taking a nap during health class because I'm not gonna lie, mine was early, and I had an A in the class, so my teacher was cool about me taking the occasional shut eye. And I remember I had my face facing the TV, and I just happened to open my eyes when I see this woman laying in a hospital bed. I was like, "What the fuck? What are we watching, guys?" And then the teacher goes, "Shh." And I look over, and then all of a sudden you just see like the fucking water, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is that?" And then you just this woman is screaming. It's like horrifying. I've seen The Passion of the Christ. Okay, Jim Caviezel got his ass kicked for 4 hours, and that didn't even flinch. Watching this shit, I was like, ah!
Dude, I'm not sure if it's the same video, but the video that we watched, it was so graphic that the woman's vagina like tore.
Complete. Yes, it's the same video. Definitely the same video.
And I was like, is that supposed to happen? Why can't you dilate her bigger?
Yeah, right. That's what.
Can you stretch it? Let me tell you, if I could take a big dick if I needed to. I just stretch my butthole, and I stretch, and I stretch, and I stretch, and I play with it, and then finally I'm like, okay, guys. I mean, sir. Guys. Or sir. All right, football team.
Uncle Steve.
All right, family reunion. Let's have at it. But I feel like, why could they just put their hands on either side of the cervix and just stretch it a bit? I don't know.
I don't think.
Have they tried that?
Yeah, I think they go in with 2 hands actually, and they have this thing that's like I don't know how they operate, to be honest, but it goes like
a forceps or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyways,
I don't understand female bodies. That's why I'm gay.
I
was like, I'm gonna fail this class. I should just be a homo.
You know what you're talking. You don't know what you're talking about when we're doing like hand gestures, like, and it makes it go like, hello! It's like Predator's mouth.
Yeah. Another movie I didn't flinch at, but this pregnancy movie, I Like my water broke, but not in the good kind of way. More like I pissed myself out of fear.
Yeah, shit. But anyway,
Anywho,
this
okay, tell me about this girl Tori Hedges who has a porno name. Tori Hedges.
It was literally not even 20 minutes after she got off the stage when we were leaving, going down the ramp. That's when I was like, I think I gotta go to the bathroom. When my friend realized what was happening, she started freaking out and grabbed whoever the first person she could find outside of the bathroom. Probably the guy covered in fucking vagina goo.
Yeah.
Stranger Nico Lacabucci, definitely sounds cool, ended up placing the 911 call. And what a name for someone from Ohio to have, Nico Lacabucci. Okay, cool.
Lakabuchi.
Definitely must be like a mobster transfer.
Yeah.
Goes, I didn't even know her name, eh? That's the funny part.
Maybe
I
it's
asked for her name in the text.
Lakabuchi.
No, it's Lacabucci, because then they put it again. 2 C's. He's definitely paisan, eh? So he's like, I don't even know her name. That's the funny part, eh? So an ambulance took her from the stadium to the hospital where her son Lyle was born. Now, I mean, say what you want, dude. Apparently, this baby wasn't due for a few weeks. But that must have been a hell of a show by Taylor Swift to induce labor. I love AC/DC. Saw them live in Madison Square Garden. It was epic. But their music didn't make anyone's water break. So
They did not, but they definitely impregnated a lot of girls.
that is true.
So they're contributing to
That is true.
the miracle that is life.
Now, my only complaint here is that she named the kid Lyle. I think you fucking should have named it Taylor. You know what I mean? That's what finishes the story.
No, Nico. You should have named the kid Nico. Nico got drenched, almost drowned in vagina juice. I think he deserves to have a kid named after him.
He's a hero. He's a hero.
He's a hero. Nico, if you're listening, you're a hero.
That's right.
You're probably gay at the concert, but you did your part helping this lady. Because the gay guy could have said, I don't want anything to do with this. That's why I chose to be gay.
That's not my
This
problem.
is disgusting to me. I don't gotta worry about none of this shit. I take my prep every day and I stretch. That's the bulk of what I need to do with my life. But he said, you know what? I'm gonna do this breeder a solid, and I'm gonna help her deliver this nasty little baby, and I'm gonna be a good boy for Santa Claus watching. And he did, because it's good for you, Nico. You deserve to be the inspiration behind this baby's name, and I'm sorry that she was a selfish bitch.
He wiped that vagina goo right out of his face, and damn it, dialed that 911 like a hero. So God bless you, Nico. But my question,
he came home to his boyfriend. His boyfriend was like, "Where have you been? Have you been inside a gaping vagina?"
No, honey, I went to the
Smells like
Taylor
college.
Swift concert. Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, do you think Taylor Swift's tour manager sent like a $1,200 invoice to the woman for sneaking the baby into the concert? Because those seats are not cheap, dude. I've been seeing these things are fucking insane. They're like a few grand.
No, but I think that Taylor Swift tour manager should have sent a $1,500 invoice to the woman for spraying her vagina juice all over the fucking bleachers.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like Airbnb.
You know what? In an Uber, they charge you what, $200, and you're only barfing over 3 seats.
That's true.
She probably spread over like 20 seats.
That's true.
So that should be like 3 times a lot.
That's definitely true.
Wait, $200 times something?
And you know they have to
$1,500 is my guess.
You know they have to hire that cleaning crew over for overtime to get all that shit out. So
Yeah. I hope they're Polish. They're the best cleaners.
No, it's my people.
No, dude. I'm telling you,
They're
my
in
people,
Ohio.
the Polish are so good at cleaning.
What's in Ohio? Who cleans?
Housekeepers. If you have a Polish housekeeper, your house is spotless. Grandma taught me right.
That's right. Play with the shafts, play with the balls. Wait, what? No, cleaning.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Yummy, yummy. Yummy. Okay.
Summer is coming. Are you ready to unveil your beach bod? Manscaped is here to ensure your body is ready for the wild with their game-changing full body grooming and hygiene products. Don't be the guy at the beach with Austin Powers chest hair, baby. And if you grew some winter man tits, the least you can do is make sure they're hairless. Because the ladies love those hairless titties, believe you me. It's time to get ready for a hot guy summer by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code FRATCHAT. So,
What's next?
Mr. Mo, it's time to get to it. Because we've gotten to that special time of year where people are getting married. You know what I mean? If some of our listeners range from their early 20s,
Don't do it.
and they might be going to their first wedding. You know what I mean? So people like me, who've been to a few, and people like Simo have been around since the beginning of time. So, seen quite a lot of weddings. Lot of weddings. But anyways, see, here's the thing. When you get to go to a wedding, you gotta get a gift. And getting that perfect wedding gift can be quite difficult. You know, sometimes you're in quite a conundrum. What do I do? What do I get him? How do I express my love for my friends? Or, I don't really like him that much. I'm gonna give him something shitty. In which case, don't listen to this list. Because what we're gonna give you is the top 10. Actually, maybe do listen to this list, because we're gonna give you the top 10 best and top 10 worst gifts to get for someone at a wedding.
Yes.
So if you like someone, listen to this. If you hate someone, listen to this. We're going to give you tips on how to make someone's day or how to ruin it. So,
do you think
we met
do you think
this
the pregnant
good, but,
hoochie?
you know, some of our listeners could be dick bags, so I don't know.
Correct. That's true. Do you think Tori Hedge, the hoochie from the Taylor Swift concert, do you think she was married before she had this baby, or do you think the baby was?
Oh.
I mean, it's Ohio, so what do you think?
Well, she did go to the concert with her friend and not her boyfriend, so I mean, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
and it's because her cat.
He should have carried her there if he really cared about her.
I haven't seen dudes proposing actually to their girlfriends on Taylor Swift concerts, and that's like,
really,
dude. I mean, if you have to pay like $5-6 grand, and it's like people who like buy like the good seats, so you're probably paying like upwards to $8 to $10 grand for these fucking seats. If you're spending that much money,
oh my god,
you shouldn't spend as much as the fucking ring costs to propose. Like, that's absurd. Like, that's fucking absurd. Now, if you get the tickets for free, it's a whole nother thing. But like, really, you spend 10 grand just to propose? Not even counting the ring? What are you, a fucking millionaire? No.
my husband and I were like, let's just do it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm gonna.
No one asked the other. It's just like, you wanna? Yeah, okay.
I'm not even.
I just want to.
I'm just gonna wake her up and like, bitch, we're married now. Now go make me some breakfast.
Want an egg sandwich? I want a donut. So I have a weird Snapple fact. I've never been to a wedding in a church. I don't know if that's intentional to keep me out of church or if it's just a coinky dink, but I've never been in a formal ceremony in a church.
Now, is it your friends just don't get married in churches all these years? What are they?
I think I'm not invited to a lot of weddings.
Oh,
And maybe it's because I party too hard, or maybe it's because I'm gay, or maybe because I'm reclusive. Who knows? There'd be a lot of reasons.
maybe because sometimes he poops himself and bails early.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I signed up for this podcast, I said I'm gonna be vulnerable. I'm gonna tell the truth, and the truth is sometimes I poop myself. Sorry, guys.
It'll happen to all of us.
I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah, and it's happened, I'm sure, to all of us as kids. But
No one can say anywhere in the world that they've never shat their pants. Now, whether or not they were in their mid-30s, I don't know. But everyone shat their pants at some point in their life.
That's true.
Probably in their toddler years. But again,
That's true.
I'm human.
We're all human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, anyways, it's time to get to a list. And no, this list, the beauty of having people like me and Simo is that these gifts work for any bride groom combo you got, or groom
Yeah.
combo, or bride, or I don't know, whatever the fuck you people are.
Non-binary person with whomever they choose.
Pretty much the only people, the
I
only
don't know.
couples it won't work for is like man and horse type situations. You know, man and animal. That's not cool.
I
Or
don't
like man and
judge.
child. We're not into that shit.
I've seen them dicks in YouTube videos. I don't judge one bit. Just kidding. That would murder you. That would kill you. I think some lady got like murdered because of a horse dick.
Giant horse dick. And I actually saw a dude who he was like some farmer guy, and I think he like dropped something, and the horse was like, "This is my chance, Farmer Steve," and fucking impaled the man's asshole with his dick. And
Really?
pretty sure he died. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he also died.
He probably got his guts rearranged. Holy moly.
Literally. I can't imagine. Ugh.
Oh, that must have been amazing. Okay, so do you want to start first, or do you want me to start first? And are we doing worst and then best, or all the worst and all the best? What is the format?
I would say maybe start with a good practice gift and then go with a worst to follow it. I think is nice.
Okay.
And I don't know. Do you want to go? Do you want me to go? I'll let you
I'll go first.
go for it.
Okay, so I think that obviously most people have a registry, but sometimes if you're late to the game, everything's taken. So it's like, what do you do? Do you know what I mean? Or the only thing left on the registry are like way out of your price point. Has that happened to you before?
Oh yeah. Many a time.
I'm like, I'll buy you wine glasses, but why do you need these crystal wine glasses that are $300 a piece?
I know.
With gold trim. Like, who needs that?
Anywho,
It's
like especially
so
it's like you got a Batman plastic cups at home, all right, buddy. You don't need $3,000 glasses here. Like, what are you doing here? I know your taste.
But I can tell you that one of the favorite gifts that I got was a day pass for my husband and I to go to a spa. And getting ready for a wedding and all the logistics and family. What's so stressful about I think getting married is just managing your family's behaviors. And it's just stressful all around, and it should be a beautiful moment, but there's a lot of stress involved. And just being able to sit back and relax with your spouse and just enjoy a relaxing day at the spa, I think is a beautiful gift.
That's great.
It's amazing.
Fuck yeah.
It could be a couples massage, or it could be just a day pass to enjoy the hot tubs. Doesn't matter. The point is that that's a very thoughtful gift to give them the gift of relaxation.
No, fuck yeah, dude. Marriage is stressful. Weddings are stressful. Families are stressful. Life is stressful. So yeah. I mean, that's a great gift. Now, what would you follow that up with as a bad gift potato?
Okay, so one of the worst gifts, and I've seen this happen, I think it's presumptuous to assume this day and age. I mean, maybe back in the day, but this day and age, it's presumptuous to assume that the married couple is going to not just immediately, but at some point try to have a child. So, you hear that? Ew, what is that?
Ew! Who would ever want to hear that in their lives? Make them stop! Fuck that. Can we put it in a basket somewhere?
Put it in a bag and throw it in the Hudson. You kidding me?
Who's happening?
Don't do that. Don't cancel me.
Yeah, don't cancel us.
I think getting a married couple. I think a wedding gift of baby stuff is entirely inappropriate and is entirely insensitive, because I have a friend that received some baby stuff at her wedding and she was unable to conceive a child, and it was mortifying. So she's unable to have a child. They're still trying, but meanwhile, she has some really nice gifts for babies, just staring her in the face. I think that's
no pressure.
Horrible.
Yeah, and
no pressure.
And some people just don't want to fucking have kids. I know plenty of couples of mine who are married who just don't want to have kids. It's not in it. They have fucking dogs or whatever, and they're happy. And I could see that life, man. I'm not gonna lie. Because man, the closer I get to having to have a kid, the more I'm like, ooh. Like, is this really gotta do this? But at the same time, I know it'd be fun to have a kid, and I'd be a good dad. It's just like, fuck. I'm happy with Stella.
Fair.
It's enough. It's enough right now. So, but yeah, don't get people with baby shit, especially. I mean, if you don't know, especially, and baby stuff is so hard to pick out. If you pick for a fucking boy and they end up having a girl too, in the practical sense, like, let's say they actually want baby stuff. So, it's not a good gift. Don't do it. It's stupid. It will look stupid.
Agreed.
That's what Nico.
What's your first one?
That's what Nico
best.
Lacobucci says. My first one, according to Nico. I'm gonna start with one that actually is pretty obvious. Anything in the registry. If the homework is done for you and it's early enough, just go for anything in the registry. It's easy. It's done. It's right there. That's what they want. But you want to get there early. See, that's the thing. You want to be one of those good friends that gets the early invites to the wedding and not like the secondary people who can't make it invites that get sent out. Because then you're...
Yeah, I know. What a slap in the face.
I don't know. I've gotten some of those.
I got a few of those. Those are most of the invites I've gotten.
What is the latest invite you've ever gotten?
My old roommate, bitch tits.
Yeah.
We had the big falling out, and then we reconnected, and it was like 3 weeks before his wedding. He's like, "I really want you to be there," and I thought to myself, "Yeah, because someone dropped out last minute. You have an open spot."
Someone who, I'll tell you off air, invited me to their wedding, which was a December wedding, like very close to Christmas, and there was a stay away wedding because it was like pretty not super far, but not close enough where you can just drive and come back. It's definitely a stay away wedding with 9 days notice. That's when it came. And I was like, you can see when it's postmarked and shit. So it's like 9 days notice.
That's horrible. Like, did you go?
No, I was like, fuck no. And I was actually planning on driving to Maryland that day to go to home for the holidays. It's like, dude, with 9 days notice.
So disrespectful.
And like hotels are so expensive at that point and shit too. It's like, you know damn well. It's like, fuck.
And they were probably like, I sent an invitation months ago. And you're like, that's funny because it's postmarked for yesterday.
And there was actually not even my name on it. It looks like you crossed off some guy named Steve's name and put mine on top. That's weird.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, right.
Dearest Steve. Carlos.
We would love to have you.
Scratch your name. You're like, is there white out? Is
John
white out underneath his name?
Julie. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's the worst. So yeah,
get another question.
Go on.
Don't you have a year to buy a wedding gift?
Yeah. About.
That's the rule, right? Is that a real rule?
I don't know who came up with it, but I've heard that, so I think it's a thing. Especially if you're gonna get something nice, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, something expensive maybe. So,
yeah.
Or you can get them like
an adopted child. Those are expensive.
Yeah. You can get them a trip somewhere, that's gonna be a while. So it's like tickets to a Taylor Swift concert so they can goo everybody.
Oh my gosh. You got to be a millionaire for that.
So yeah, it can be anything. But on the worst side of it, there's another side of the penny here. Going too cheap in the registry, which some people do this shit. And if this is one of you, change your ways, because people notice this shit. Like, for example, sometimes like some of the gifts will be in sets. Like it'll be like a set of 6 glasses or bowls or something like that. And you can buy like 2 or 3 of them, especially if you're like getting another gift. Add 2 glasses in there, get them close to the set. But if all you're doing is buy like a glass, unless they're like super expensive, you're sort of a deadbeat. So don't be a fucking deadbeat. People literally know.
Everything should come in a set of 4, 6, or 8, depending on, if they have a like a dinner set, like plates and bowls, a set of 8, then they really need 8 white wine glasses, 8 red wine glasses, 8 champagne flutes, 8 everything. You wanted to make sure you have an entire table that you can set.
That's true. But I don't know if I have 8 people that I want to bring over to my house at the same time anymore.
Well, maybe it could be your family, it could be Julie's family,
Yeah.
both of y'all.
Fuck
You know what I
all those
mean?
people. I'm just kidding. I love our families, but I used to love like having people over, and then I don't know if it was just having parties in high school and college or whatever it was, but I hate hosting. I like cooking and shit, but I just hate hosting. I'd rather just go somewhere,
Oh my
get
God.
something delicious,
I love
get the
hosting.
fuck out. No, I hate hosting. I fucking hate it. I despise it.
Carlos, I would love to host a brunch for you and Julie, and it would be the most beautiful brunch you've ever been to.
Let's do it. That sounds great. See, I can go.
I love brunching.
I'm down to brunch. Let us know when.
You and I can get shit faced while Julie and Osmario talk about us.
Yeah.
We could record it.
Depends.
This is how frat chat does brunch, bitches. We don't just drink mimosas, we bong those bitches.
And then you spill them all over the computer.
Yeah. All right, well,
What you got?
next on my list is so when we got married, I went to this we got a hotel room and we invite people back to the hotel to like party, and it was very, very, I mean, it's literally just like 5 of us because at the time it was still COVID and we were only allowed to have one person as a witness at the courthouse. And then everything was so limited. A lot of people weren't comfortable like leaving. It was a big surge in like COVID at that moment. So there's me, my husband, and 2 friends. There's 4 of us, and then there 2 of them are friends and coworkers of mine, and we all happen to be off that day. So anyway, we go to this hotel, and when I got there, there was a really fancy bottle of champagne waiting for us, and I thought that was so sweet. It's from a friend of mine, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna pay it forward. Next time I have a friend get married, I want them to wherever their honeymoon or wherever their hotel is, they should walk into a really nice fancy bottle of champagne. I mean, tasting fancy champagne is like a whole nother world aside from like that cheap Andre shit. You know what I mean? It was nice, but I also thought, a couple people gave me some really fancy bottles of booze, and I thought, oh, that's so nice because I'm going to save this for a really special occasion, and I'm not going to ask for a bottle of, Grey Goose, but I'm not going to say no. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So anyway,
And that's so classic,
I like that.
cool, and like I have a bottle waiting. It's just like, I don't know, just like, God damn, that's cool.
Really, I know, right?
Hey, Mr.
So really
Mr.
cool.
Moore
So anyway,
through this great bottle, and it's just this fucking guy. Like, it's like, God damn, that's cool. You son of a bitch, you did it again.
Now the worst though is not because I'm dyslexic. It's because I think it's tasteless to send someone books about how to survive marriage or how to make a happy marriage or like self-help books about marriage. I was like, the fuck are you doing? If you're listening to this, I'm sorry I'm blowing you up, but that was really fucking stupid. Or even like a magazine subscription to like health and home or home country and home. I don't know. But like I just think anything to give someone to read is such a stupid gift. And if I don't have books on my registry, then take a hint.
Like seriously, it's like, and plus, you really have to buy a lot of books in order to make it worth, I guess, something that would be on the registry, because books these days are like $5 fucking. You know what I mean? It's not that expensive to buy a book.
The only book I want to read is called Living with Halitosis, and that's it.
That's right. So if you
That's
know
right,
someone who
draw the
has
line.
it, follow us on the Frat Chat podcast
Yeah.
and send it over. Yeah, that's stupid. I'm fucking sending.
What's next for you?
Next for me, let's go with this one. I also think is classy as fuck, but I think it's cool. Custom bathrobes for like groom bride or groom or bride or everything that we mentioned earlier, with names, or like Mr. Mrs. last name or Mr. last
Or like
name.
monograms?
Yeah. And if you want to go a little extra, because those are not that expensive, you can pair it with his or her or his or whatever coffee mugs, and you got yourself a cool and classy gift. Oh yeah.
Now what if, to play devil's advocate, if you and Julie got married and I got
Sure.
you Robin coffee mugs and Nima Cho gave you Robin coffee mugs
We'll
and
probably put it on the registry. That's something that would get registered for sure.
okay.
And plus, also,
I think
no offense to Nemeth, but I don't think he's clever enough to get me in her match. I don't think
I
come
see.
up.
I think that's a really nice gift, but like that's a gift that you can only use one of.
Well, yeah, hopefully. You're
Yeah,
divorced or you're a Mormon.
yeah.
What you got to say there? Smart guy.
Yeah. True.
Thanks, Mormons, for helping me win this.
What's worse for you?
This is one that I've seen, and it's just gone so wrong. Fucking sex toys, dude. People have literally given sex toys as a wedding gift. They're like, that, if you want to help your friends spice up their love life, that's fine. But those are the types of gifts to be given at the bachelor or bachelorette party. And that's
I
not
was gonna say, yeah.
that's not a wedding gift right next to grandma's fucking coffee maker right there. Like, what the fuck? You got to know your
I
room.
agree 100%. I think that's a really cool gift, but it's not the time.
Not the time. Not the time. You can
Not the occasion. Yeah, you're right.
give that at the bachelor party, and then at the wedding, you can give something shitty and cheap and be like, your gift was at that thing, But like, give like a decoy gift, especially because people wrap them in like the worst way. It's like they'll wrap like a dildo. And it's just wrapped in paper. It starts like moving around.
See, I just put it inside of me and I say, lube up your hands,
You guess
fish
what
it out,
it
and
is?
then I'm gonna sing a little song for you while you're yanking it out of my butthole. So many songs on the rainbows and what's on the other side.
Yeah,
Okay.
no sex toys.
Next on my list is, well, let's say this. I think a charitable donation in the couple's name is super classy.
That's classy.
Someone did that for me with Paws, and I thought, oh, that's so nice because I donate to Paws. It's a animal rescue,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that's really sweet and it's really classy. And I didn't tell people, I didn't register anywhere, to be honest, and I just kind of got married really quick, and I was just more concerned about just me and my husband, and it's just not in my nature to tell people like these are all the gifts that I want. I just don't care about that stuff. So I think someone knew that and was like, we're going to give some money in your name on in celebration of you. And I thought, oh, what a nice gift. Some people may be like, I need the money, fuck the dogs, but we're all very blessed, and I thought that was very nice. Now I'm gonna actually challenge what you said earlier, because I think one of the worst things is to consider a bachelor party or bachelorette party to be an appropriate pre-gift to the wedding.
We're not.
I think
Not
that's
the party
separate.
itself. Like that, you could say, "Here's your gift. I'm giving it to you at the bachelor party, but this is your wedding gift."
See, I
Wedding,
think that should be
I'm
completely
gonna give you a
separate because I
sweater.
think so I think at the bachelor party, it's a gift between friends, you and your homeboy, or a girl and her homegirl. But the wedding, the gift should be usable by both parties. And
Yeah,
so I think
says it
they're
isn't.
completely separate. Anyone can use a dildo. But like if I was, let's say I was throwing you a bachelor party, that we've been friends for a long time, and that should just be something that I've been wanting to do, or that we would do, and that's, to me, that's separate than whatever gift I choose to give you and your wife.
Yeah, but
I
at the
think that should
bachelor
be
party,
separate.
you don't give gifts. Like the bachelor,
I know.
what you do. So I'm just saying, it's more of a deal.
You don't really give gifts, but
Because at the wedding, obviously, you
if
want to give someone a dildo, but if you want to give them to them, choose a different occasion, like the bachelor,
no.
and then tell them,
My point,
just no, I'm giving it to you early. It's like, have you ever gotten to
no,
open your Christmas gifts the day before? It's a wonderful experience, damn it.
no, my point is that, let's say it's your bachelor party, and at the wedding day, I say, let's say I gave you a card, and the card says, your gift was when I paid for the limo on your bachelor
I
party.
wouldn't see
You
you
need that.
giving it in hindsight. I would say at the thing that I'm giving it a note, and I'd be like, everybody come around. This is the wedding gift. And it's early. It's no. And you make a big deal out of that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess if you establish
That's
up
right.
front, but I still think,
So you still get
I still
something.
think,
It's just not as expensive.
I think a wedding gift should be something that both the married couple, both parties can use.
And we literally did an episode of sex stories. There's plenty of things that both of them can use. Like the little thing where you stick it in there and he controls it when she's at Starbucks, like, But anyways.
My mom controls mine.
Yeah.
Just I want to make sure I wake up on time.
Yeah, it's a great alarm clock, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Well, what's next on your list? Is it an alarm clock?
Yes. Don't need it anymore. Now, this next one is one that, after the wedding comes the honeymoon. So I'm thinking a good gift, travel gift card. Why not help your favorite couple along on their special post-wedding trip, and maybe make sure that you use their favorite airline, though, and so they can get points out of this situation as well.
Wait, what is a travel gift card?
Like you buy, like let's say I'll put $500 for like United Airlines, give it to you. So
Oh, I thought travel gift card was literally like a Visa gift card.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess you can do that too, and they can use it.
Oh, but it's specifically for airfare. Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Especially,
that's really good.
You're
I'd be happy for $50 for Amtrak.
Yeah, buddy. Seriously, traveling is not cheap these days.
Yeah,
especially after COVID with the rebound. Mm-hmm. Shit is pricey. I just have to book my flights for the Burbank Comedy Festival. I'm like, God damn, this is not cool.
Yeah, dude.
Not cool. Kind of wish it was over.
It's like the only way I can afford it is if I have 3 layovers and it takes me 36 hours.
I missed the festival. Damn it. I came in the train. Oh, God, yes. But on the worst side, I'm going to say clothes. Because unless they put
what? Who would do that?
Unless they put something specific on the registry, which I guess whatever. People like go on, and this is not everybody, but a lot of people go on like crazy diets to get wedding ready, which means you're gonna have a hell of a time guessing A, the right size, but B, like you could be totally off, or they could gain the weight right back, and then you have something that's outdated, or you get them something too small and they're going to be offended because they felt like they didn't lose enough weight, or you get them something too big, and then you think you're calling them fat. So just stay away from anything where you have to guess a size. If you don't fuck it, you just stay away from it. Don't do it.
If I saw clothes on a registry, let's say as a bride and groom, and the bride took advantage of the registry and put clothes on there, I would judge her so hard. I would think, what a stupid bitch. That is not fair.
Yeah, like
Clothes, you shouldn't give clothes, and then brides and grooms, you shouldn't ask for clothes either. That's fucking stupid.
that's right. You know,
Stupid or something.
you know who agrees with you? Sexy Obama. That's right, America.
Oh, nice.
I don't believe
What a
in
hot
black
bod.
clothes because I don't wear clothes. 'Cause I'm sexy, Barack Obama. Anyways, right back to his favorite podcast. Goodbye. See, sexy Obama, I love him, dude. He's so great. He's so great. So body positive too. I love him. No clothes.
He is.
You're the man.
He's the sexiest president ever.
Damn Skippy.
All right, so I got this really nice gift, and it was like, it was in addition to a few other things, but it was this like bucket of plaster and its instructions. But Osmar and I can put our hands together and put it in this mold, and then have a mold of our hands or of our feet or whatever we want in there. It could be our face. It could be
Whatever you want in
my
there.
hand. Doesn't matter. But I thought that's such a clever thing. And then ultimately, if you wanted to paint it or if you wanted to display it somewhere, but I thought, what a really sweet gift.
So if I walk into your house, it's like, look, it's my hand and Osmario's balls.
Yeah, it's beautiful balls. I want the whole world to see.
I had to hold them like this for 6 hours.
What a beautiful ween he's got. Okay. Okay, so the worst thing I think is anything that's like handmade, because that's just saying I'm cheap and you're not worth a dime to me. So like, if you were to, stitch someone's scarf or a blanket, whatever, I mean, I guess that's like nice and thoughtful, but
No.
what a cheap bitch.
Yeah, if you're like 6, then maybe, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's very nice of you.
The macaroni necklace.
Yeah, if you're like a 45-year-old fucking person, you give me a goddamn something you made yourself. We're not friends, dude. Like, what? You hate
Totally. You know what? I think to myself, if your gift cannot pay for your plate of food and a couple drinks at the wedding, then you shouldn't have gone to the wedding.
Yeah, right.
If you can't afford a gift, then don't go.
Unless you're a last minute.
I'm sorry to be like that, but I really believe in that.
Oh, totally. Unless you're last minute invite. That's the only time I disagree, and then you can kind of play more with it.
I understand. Yeah.
You can go cheaper when you know like they don't really want you there. They're just filling the seat because it's cheaper to have you there than to throw it away.
Yeah.
And you know too because they put you in some random ass tables. Like, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah. I've had that happen.
Yeah, you'll know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anything homemade, suck it. What are you doing, man? Now this next one is I think one that almost was my number one. I'm not gonna lie, but my number one is too badass that it couldn't be anything else but number one. But this is one that even Julie loves. Cash, dude. Cash, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, give me some cash. Woo! Cold hard cash.
Or checks. I take checks too.
Mm-hmm. Checks, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, swipe a credit card on my ass, whatever you want. Give me some money. Because weddings are expensive, you know? And after the wedding comes the honeymoon. Then maybe a couple kids, maybe a house, maybe a fucking car. I don't know. Comes a lot of expenses. So you want to get a gift that will surely be appreciated by the average couple? Give them cash, baby. And the rule of thumb is for like a good enough cash gift, you have to give them the equivalent of what your plate would have cost at the wedding or more. So really, like $100 per person is a good safe bet. If you have 2 of you, like you and your girl,
I don't know.
But if you go this route, don't be cheap. I'll also leave you to my next gift. But yeah, go on. What do you think is the appropriate cash minimum. This is the minimum.
You know
I'm
what?
not saying this is what you should give people. It's just the minimum, the standard, if you will.
I think that if it's an obligatory invite, or like if you have to go because it's like, your boss's niece or like whatever, I think $50 a person's fair. If you
Yeah,
don't,
that's good.
if you don't love that person, I think it's $50 is okay. And also, I tend not to give a gift until after the wedding because I want to see what kind of food we got there. If it's a buffet style and it's like cheapish, let's say, remember when Donald Trump bought like burgers for the sports team or whatever? It was like, hey guys, here's a lot of like Burger King. Look how cool I am. If I went to a wedding and it was like a feast of Burger King or Chick-fil-A, or I'd be like, the fuck is this? I'm giving you $20 fucking dollars per person. You spend whatever you want to do in the fucking dollar
half the
menu.
wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Anyway,
But
okay.
also know,
What's your worst one?
they'll know if you're like the boss's niece or whatever. I don't think they're expecting much from you. So I think
Yeah, of course.
But if you do love them and they love you, the worst is not enough cash. Because now write this down, people. Cheap people suck. So if you throw them like $20, they're gonna remember. Like remember you're not tipping 5% of the Waffle House here. You're giving someone a gift that hopefully you love. So don't be stingy.
That's true.
Don't be stingy.
Yeah.
Be good.
I agree with that.
Be generous. Well, we're
All right.
down to one.
Here's my last one.
Gift. Well, technically two, but you know what I'm saying.
I think that if the registry is empty, if you know your friend well enough, you should know where they shop. Whether they are looking at furniture at Crate and Barrel, or they are a Target junkie, or maybe they get everything from their home from Home Goods. I think that a gift certificate specific to like a department store for furniture or home decor is very nice. But what I think is not nice is if you surprise them with a piece of furniture or some sort of like decorative item that is not on the registry. I think that's really shitty. I think that when you get married, you have the prerogative to create your own home environment, and for someone to give you like a contributing factor to that home's layout is really shitty.
Totally, but especially because when you get married, most people haven't even like bought a house. Like you don't know what you necessarily might even want. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah,
you have to assume a lot to get something, the perfect art gift, for example. Like it's like chances are you're not gonna get it right. It's kind of like the size thing. There's way more that can go wrong in it than right. So don't even bother. Just don't do it.
I got my sister. I got her this is printed on aluminum. It was a picture of her and her husband, printed on this like not canvas, but it's like sheet of metal, and it's a beautiful picture from her wedding. And she was very gracious with it. But in retrospect, I think to myself, I gave her this picture. It was really big, and she's probably like, okay, great. What wall do I put this on? I wasn't planning on this. I had other ideas for this wall, but I don't know where else to put this huge picture. So
of naked
you just got to be courteous. Yeah, of course. I love a lot of my friends have big naked pictures of me. I have one in your house. You just haven't found it yet.
That's right. Julie's been hiding it for a while. We can find the naked emo.
I knew it.
Anyhow, down to my last two, and I'm going to start with the worst one in this particular one, and then end with the best, because the worst one is an easy one. Nothing. Like if you're just getting someone nothing, that kind of fucking sucks, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Like if you meant to get them nothing, like say you forgot, okay, but like if you're listening to this right now and you remember that you didn't get someone a wedding gift, send it to them. And you're welcome. But if you meant to purposely get them nothing, you're kind of a dick. Now, this does not apply to destination weddings. Like if your friend makes you fucking pay like 19 grand just to be at their big day, I think it's safe to say your fucking presence is the present. But if it's a regular ass
Yes.
wedding in fucking like Philly or some shit or Pittsburgh or, I don't know, you got to give them something. So don't get nothing.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Some people are stingy, man. Some people are real fucking stingy.
I also think that like if your friends know that you really have like stretch pennies and like do everything you could just to be there because it's a destination wedding, then they know that that's the best you can do.
Totally. Absolutely.
Because I don't think your friends want you to go broke or go into debt for them. That would be awful. I don't want that.
And some people
friends.
plan some expensive ass weddings. So it's like,
yeah, that's true.
Exactly. So you shouldn't have to go broke. But if you're literally going like an easy, close by wedding, fucking get them anything. Anything's better than nothing. Like I said, anything's better than nothing. But a lot of things are better than nothing. So do something. But for my best one, no, I don't think I could afford this gift right now if I tried for someone, but it's so cool that I don't know if it could be beaten. And I'm talking about what are those like couples king size mattresses where it's like his side, her side type thing, or his side, whatever. Because sleeping with a partner can be the worst, especially if you sleep next.
Oh my god, you're telling me.
I sleep next to someone who has dreams of joining the Roquettes kicking line every fucking night, and it leads to some sleeping problems, which can lead to issues in the relationship. So give them the gift that keeps on giving: comfortable sleep. And it's like these beds, literally. Here, let me put a link here to this so you can see what the hell I'm talking about. These are beds where basically you can control your side of the bed and they can control their side of the bed, and you can like incline it, recline it however you want. You can change how hard the mattress is, if you like a softer mattress or they like a firmer mattress. It's fucking sweet.
My mom and dad had this kind of mattress that they're both like, I don't want to say they're like air beds or like they're like air mattresses, but they're able to inflate or deflate whatever they want for their liking. So my dad likes his bed to be soft and my mom likes her bed to be firm.
Mm-hmm.
So they're able to adjust the, I don't want to say density, the
firmness,
hardness of their mattress, and they're happy.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. And then they have those with that, and then you can recline or decline a little bit more. It depends what you want.
That's really cool.
They have like things that even have massages.
Like a hospital bed.
Yeah, basically like a high.
All you're missing is hospice.
Oh, God. But they also have that, like, you can control the temperature. So if you like a cooler mattress versus a hotter mattress, and note the ones that you're talking about temperature control are pretty expensive. But on the cheap end, these things can cost like $3,000. So you really gotta love someone, or just be, pretty well off, where just throwing $3,000 on a gift doesn't bother you. But it's not so bad if you think about it. It's an epic gift, and good Lord, I would be so happy with it. So if you're listening to that,
oh my gosh, massaging zero gravity adjustable bed for only $14.49.
Damn.
That's amazing.
That's the move. See? That's the move.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's really good.
I might actually just get that.
Oh my God.
Isn't that fucking sweet?
I love Wayfair. Holy shit. Good God Almighty. I love it.
Yeah, buddy. And they even have one right now on discount for $409 if you scroll down on that link I sent. They don't look as good, but shit. So
it's better than what you can buy at IKEA, that's for sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Sorry, IKEA, sponsor us, please.
We love you, IKEA. Literally 2/3 of my furniture is from you, so please don't.
Yeah, I mean,
you're in Broadway Comedy Club. Please don't fuck me because of Simo's words. You can't help it.
Listen, some people are not nice. You gotta be nicer.
But anyway.
I think to myself, We bring out so many people. We make so much money for the comedy club. You should have someone nice at the front doors.
I can't hear you. La, 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 la. Hear my funky energy loop. Because I had to ask the people to let us know what you thought of our epic list. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is there anything that you would add? Anything you take away? Let us know. Follow us on all social channels at Frat Chat Podcast. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook. That's on Twitter. That's on YouTube. Make sure you follow my good friend Seema over there. I'll start with him first this week. Censor. Switch things up. Yeah, right there. The guy in the t-shirt. Follow him. Oh, look at long hair. Those were the days. Follow him with his little middle finger at chris.moore.comedy on Instagram, on TikTok, and at Seymour Comedy on Twitter. And follow me as well at Carlos Does the World on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, and Carlos Does World on Twitter. Because we're awesome. Because you like us. You can't get enough of us. So do it right now. Stop what you're doing. Follow us. Get on your little phone. Follow away. Oh, yeah. On that note, Mr. Mo, it's time to go. Come on, why don't you get us out of here?
I motion to adjourn this meeting.
And I second! All right, you guys. We'll be back next week with another edition of the greatest podcast in the history of podcasts and time. The Frat Chat Podcast. See ya!
Bye, guys.